Yeah, Farm Ranisher again, and his field didn't work to use the use my course play. So this is a contract I'm running, so we're gonna do a little bit of work to try to get the built-in hired helper to work on it. So far, it ain't doing too good, but we'll see. We can get it to work. And while it's doing this, I got another one sitting over here plowing. So we're running two different contracts right now to make a little bit more money. As soon as these two are going by themselves, I will forward time and we'll start harvesting. Yay, great excitement. So we're making just made a one path that he could actually do the turning on to detect a little bit better where the field starts and ends. So the built-in one, you can just go straight forward and backward, just go in straight lines. So it takes a little bit of work sometimes. Luckily, this field is square. But what happened is, let's see if it does it now. Maybe if I'm lucky. Oh, I can't do it while it's running. So I'll wait until it's done running. But yeah, I couldn't detect the border between field 94 and 95, so it wanted to plant on both of them. That's just dumb. Whoa. It actually refused to pull up. Okay, so there's some funny things with the field here. So this is one of the problems when you get smaller farms like the smaller fields, lots of fields. Tend to have more problems with field edges and whatnot. We're just flat out refusing to plant here. All right, let's go past this tree. That was just weird. Hopefully it goes past this next tree. We got in for a long day. So it's a little bit different design on a planter. Um, Cares to seed, I think probably fertilize, no, seed up front. That way it doesn't have all the load hanging on the back, so you don't need to load off weights on the front just to be able to lift up the planter. Probably makes things a little bit more complex, but it does kind of make sense. All right, let's see if it's able to turn around here. Let's spin it back all the way down. It's going to back all the way down. All right. Be that way. So normally in real life, you would plant the big stretches back and forth first, and then you plant the ends. So you're not driving over where you just planted multiple times. All right, should pull up a little bit before the end. All right, so it's able to turn there, so hopefully driving back and forth here is going to work. But let me show you what failed. So it went great job. See, it outlines both fields. No good. In other words, if you ever get to buy these fields, you would probably have to cut down the trees and actually combine it as one field. Might not even have to cut down the trees. There's ability in courseplay to say drive around obstacles. So it might, plow up between the trees that leave room between them. It might be able to do it. All right, we're gonna assume this work. We'll check in on it later. Yeah, let's advance time another day. See if it's ready to start harvest. I can't remember. Did we buy a new combine? I don't think we did. So canola, the yields aren't that high, so it should be okay driving with a smaller combine. Do that for one more season. All right, where's my farm? All right, still not quite ready to harvest. One more day. Nope, not quite ready yet. How much was that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not big enough just to buy, just to harvest. All right, forward one more day. All right, it is finally ready to harvest. So, guess we didn't make a field here yet, or path. Is that enough for this? Yeah, we'll try it. Let's see how that works for us. This is just pathetic. We're just going to stop it. What's the point? That way we can also get the stuff in the corner. All right, so what I was going to look at was an alternate form of getting the grains in. So I loaded some trucks, I think. That's too much money for us right now. We can't afford this. But this is, this is twice to three times as much as what fits in my trailer. So it's a good idea going forward. So I think this is our trailer. So we could upgrade like this, be a lot more. But I don't think my tractor would be happy. We could get two of it, but we'll stick with what we have for now. All right, so this guy's going perfectly fine back and forward. That's good, so you can leave that. I think I can that parameter. See, now that, I fertilized it twice, so I get much better yields than what I did before. Right, I think should be able to get all the way around. We'll see. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll take a look at our contractors. Plowing is going well. This is a nice plow. Yeah, it's a smaller version of this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottom. And a 4 bottom, I believe. Boy, you wouldn't think this 330 horse tractor would be having a problem with this, but this field is quite steep. Boy, we ain't got any bigger than my tractor when we get to this part. You could back up and take the rest of that. Slacker. All right, so while that's doing that, we are going to go now. We got to borrow some money. Probably want about 100,000 in cash. Good enough. Then we are going to go build our factory for oil. Let's see. All right, so gotta be careful not to be in the wrong place. All right, so The little ramp thing is where we load it, and the yellow triangle near to me is where we would offload it if we need to, and of course it's going to. So we're going to put this right here. All right, then we're going to go into our production lineup. Should stay right there. And we're going to say canola oil. We're going to activate making canola oil. And this was spun on the ground, which we don't want. We want to sell it. And I'm going to set that as default for all of them. So when, if you ever, well, we're never going to make olive oil, but corn oil we might make, soybean oil we'll probably make the next round. So that's it. So you can see it's going to make for every 2, it's going to make 1. So if you looked at the prices, so canola is 1,700. So if you double that, we would need 30, almost 3,500. But if you look at canola oil, it sells for almost this. So we could make some more money by actually hauling it, but we're just going to sell it. So we make 80% more by going to it. Of course, we have to pay for the plant. So it's going to take a while to pay back, but and it's really slow in the beginning. Let's see, how slow is it? For every month, it makes 17,000. So it's going to take multiple months to sell everything. I think that'd be all right. All right, we're going to meet that over at the end over here. So we should have a full load here pretty soon. See, if you want to really do this, put the tarp on. Fancy. Now we can see, well, it should start to come right here. So the storage is 200,000, so we can store up to 200,000. And I can upgrade it. Now store more and produce faster, but I think 200,000 should be plenty for these fields since we only have like 7,000, 8,000 in this trailer. Oh, missed. Now that that's going. uh, let's see if there's any other fun contracts you can do while that's running. Can plow field 4. Nope. Plow field 13. What else we got? Yeah, let's plow field 13. Borrow items. Yeah, we're gonna be lazy. We'll set destination right there. There should be plenty of room to get to the animal. Yeah, before next time we grow wheat or barley or oats, we definitely need a bigger combine. But I think I'd like to get. Oh, look at that tractor go! Not sure it's going the right direction, but hey, we might argue. Why is it? Not sure why it's going up there to get down here. But he was right here. It seemed like it'd been faster to go this way. Weird. Yeah, look at him go though. He's cruising. All right, this should be enough to fill it up, I think. We're pretty close to it. What's that idiot? Man, a good thing I didn't do 2 laps, or this would not have worked. Oh, that was close. So I think this field should be 3 loads, maybe a little bit more than 3 loads. So we look at the factory again. So can see here, 45 is sitting there, ready to be sold. So it takes a bit before it sells. Nope. I wish that tractor ever got to the field. Suppose we should go check. Get some part done here first. We'll go check. Come on, tractor. Oh, it did. Oh, this field is really steep. I don't know if this tractor's going to be able to do it. We'll figure out. All right. We are doing 3 contract works. Whoa. Combine, you missed a stripe. What in the world? That is really strange. One guy's almost done. Might be. Might have to cut down on how wide I say the header is when I create it. Interesting. All right, that one contract ought to be almost done. Almost. And it didn't leave a gap this time. That's very strange. I did it at one time. Something is not quite right. But I think it's going to leave a gap this time. Sure is. How strange is that? Alright, we're going to try to run it out. Then we're going to delete that one because that one's not working. That's really rather odd. I'm guessing the field is not going straight east and west and it failed to detect it. Oops. Guess I'm too close to the header in that mode. Yeah, see, it's listed at 5.5 meters. I don't know why it's not taking it. No. Alright, planting is done. Collect some money. Yeah, it's good enough for now. See how much we got left on these two. They're plowing, so they're probably, yeah, they're going to take a while. Sorry about that. Sometimes you get calls you have to take. So I like to say, no matter how old you get, you answer the phone when your mom calls. I am going to try to fix this field. We'll get that after I get the combine going into the field. No idea how successful I'll be, but we shall try to fix it so that corner is not there. Mostly because it irks me. So again, because chance of me messing up is pretty high, we shall set autosaves to off. And let's see how our contractors are doing. 71%, 31%. All right, they got a while to go still. So while we're waiting for that, what are we going to grow next? How about soybeans? So I can also sell soybeans to the oil thing. I can also sell corn and sunflower, but then I'd have to buy a new header for the combine to be able to do that. So we're gonna set this guy up here for now. Bah. And I do believe we have a seedling for that. It's this one, right? F6. Yep. So we'll drop this one. We'll go in here. And we are going to delete this one. Just so we don't grab the wrong one. Gotta get what we can, right? Maybe not all of it. Close to it. So we're going to try something a little different here, since I sent this out. Tractor's annoying. All right. So you're going to see if this will work. So we're just going to set him up to harvest right there. Take a look, see if that works. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to save game here. Then we're going to go in here and we're going to go to construction, landscaping. I think this one. I think this should work best. Oh, they're not. I'm going to do this. All right. Just probably take this little thing on the edge. Don't know if that's going to mess it up or not. Hmm. All right. Well. Weird. All right, shall try it. So now then, create a new job for this guy. Create job. Yeah, see, it's got that little edge there, so that's not going to work. Yeah, let's try it again. Let's try this one. Don't know why it's not taking the edge. I mean, I know it says not owned by me, but you could do it where it is owned by me. This is not too much to ask, little tool. Whoa, I could buy all that Hummer. Oh, I can buy that for nothing to get all those edges. Let's do it. Let's see if it works. Escaping. Try this one again. Aha. Now this ain't perfect, but all right, let's see if this makes it better. Great job. I like it. Did 3 of those. See, that should make the combine be able to take better turns. So let's see. See that stupid combine? It's drunk. All right, so obviously that's not working. I'm telling you. Unfortunately, getting the trees down. You'd think that'd be easy to get rid of trees, but it's not. I can, however. Yeah, I guess that's what I get for leaving the combine unattended. I guess I should be happy that the hard help is rather careful instead of doing stupid stuff. Like running into trees. Oh wait, it does run into trees. Just power tree, dude. Do it. Yeah, I guess we'll just run it manual to the end. I think if I used course plate to just go straight back and forth, it would do it. I think. See, dude, that's how you take a square corner. Then you're back into neighbor's field. Perfectly acceptable. I don't think it's going to be hindered by these trees, but who knows. But we will go capture this because we're going to attempt it anyways. And it made a mess of things. So what it did is that by the first tree, when it stopped, it turned around and went back, and then it went this direction here. I don't know why it skipped one. The answer is, of course, to get a bigger header. Yep, that's always the answer. It's almost, I emptied it a little bit too soon. See if you can catch it without stopping it. There you go. Almost. Come on. Come on. Do it. All right. There we go. All right, it's going all the way to the end there. That's good. Oh yeah, get over here. We need to turn on autosave again. I don't want the game to crash after playing for an hour. It's like, oh, I didn't save. So disappointing. So we'll save it manually. Let's have it done. Go back up here. Turn it back on. Then go. Now, what in the world? This thing's obviously having mental issues. Well, so much for trying to do that without courseplay. Courseplay had issues, but less issues than this. I don't even know what he tried to do there. Why would it start in the middle? The only thing I can think is it's not being able to take the turns correctly. And it doesn't want to drive in the... Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's taking... Hold on. We gotta figure this out. So there are settings here, but I didn't think they applied. Yes, yes. Okay, so avoid driving through. That shouldn't apply unless I'm using courseplay. We shall watch it this time to make sure it turns around in the proper place. I don't know how it did this one. That's just weird. See, see, it turns on the field. I don't think it remembers where it was at all the time. Let's see what it tries to do this time. Okay, go here. Should back up. See, it's not. See if it leaves a strip or not. Yep. I think it's because of really poor steering of this combine, to be honest. Never had another combine do this. I don't think we need this down there. I think we got enough room as is. So we're just going to drive this over to the next field. Ooh, I should take the other direction. Wow. So we're just going to leave this here so we can empty the combine into it. Then we're just going to concentrate on the combine for a minute. All right. And this Farm Raiders, I think we're going to end this recording right here. I'm just going to finish this field. Maybe get started on another field, and then we'll see you next time.